Start off, we have found a set of keys in the parking lot over the weekend. If you're missing a set, it looks like a car key and two small silver keys. They'll be left up here with Janet, so just go claim your keys if that's yours. A few things this morning. The first thing, I'm starting to work on the budgets for 2015, what I call our CapEx budgets. It's where we do improvements through the community, such as the new dog park, the picnic tables, things like this, the larger expensive items. I have to have this into the office by the end of June for 2015. So if you have any suggestions of new improvements you want to see around the community, and I'm not talking about mow the grass, things like that. I'm talking about larger, more expensive items where we would have to petition our corporate office to get money for these things. So please drop it off in writing. Just drop it off to Heather. She'll make sure I have it, and I'll add it to our wish list that we send in. Our grass is getting higher and higher. I'm talking about my part of the grass. We have two mowers at this point right here. We're in the process this week, hopefully no later than next week, of purchasing two new large John Deere tractors with a 72-inch cut. So even though we try to mow now twice a week in some of the bigger areas, it still looks like on Monday morning it hasn't been mowed in the last month because of I think all the rain with the rainy season we're having is kind of kicked in on us early. So if it looks a little high out there, that's what's going on. I can't control the rain, but we can buy new mowers and put extra people on mowers. So hopefully we'll see it getting to look a little bit sharper on my end. And on the same thing on your end, make sure now, a lot of people are just mowing the grass once every 10 days. Well, that's great when it's not raining, but sometimes when it's raining, it may need a little extra attention. So pay close attention to your weeds and your grass out through there, and let's keep it looking really nice if we can. Last week we were rained out on our event at the new fire ring, our s'mores party. I'm sorry for that, but we will plan another one very, very shortly. So when we plan these, we plan them in the afternoon so you can attend, but right now it seems to be we get rain every afternoon. So we'll do our very best to have this. It's nothing we can have anywhere else, so we have to catch it in between rains, but we will plan another one very shortly. Last month we had movie night. Well, if you were here on movie night, we had technical difficulties last month and did not get to show the movie. We tried a couple of different movies and our machinery wouldn't work. So I've been assured that the machinery has been fixed. So watch the schedule for the movie night and please come out to it. I believe we're going to be showing a movie called, it's a surprise. We'll talk about that later. I know what it is this time. All right, moving on here. Soon, when I say soon, soon in the corporate world could be a day or 2 months, but soon we're going to be starting a large paving project here in the community. So we'll kill the rumor that I've heard that we're going to repave the entire community. We are not going to repave the entire community. We are going to have a project. It's about a $60,000 project where they're going to come in here and overlay a couple roads, and they're also going to fix all the needed things we have going on these streets right now. I think the paving was completed the other day where we had to dig up some lines. That's been taken care of, but I'm talking about going through the community, fixing the spider little veins in the roads, the potholes that we seem to get every year about this time during the rainy period. And there's a couple of streets that they have made recommendations that we overlay the entire street area. So if you see this, you'll understand what's going on. And I had one issue. We seem to always have one issue when I come in the door someone wants me to talk about. This will be my last thing, is the golf carts parking on the grass. Golf carts are meant to be on the grass at certain times, but when we have empty parking spaces out front of our building here, and they pull up and park on the grass area, then the comment was, well, why do we have a parking lot? Let's just tear the parking lot out and plant grass. So anyway, if you can, please, with your golf carts, if there's available spacing out front, please use that for your golf carts. And let's try to stay off the grass as much as possible because it gets a lot of use. It gets a lot of parking on it. And we just got through in the last couple of days, last week, fertilizing most of the grass throughout the community here, so it'll turn back green and pretty, and fixing our sprinklers. And please understand, if you run over our sprinkler heads, it causes us problems, and it costs us money, and we don't have as nice a looking grass out front and to the side. So if you can, please park where you should be parking. That's all I got, unless you have any quick questions. Okay, thank you very much.